Hello everybody, SeaSlug here, and today I have a Pokemon X and Y match, and this is actually a tournament finals, and the tournament is from a Facebook group where, I uploaded a battle against somebody from there like a while ago, so, it's the final, so it's obviously a good match, and anyway, we had to use our same teams throughout the entire tournament, and I'm gonna be posting all the battle codes from I'm gonna be posting the challenge.org or whatever link, and also all my battle codes, so you guys can see that if you want. But anyway, looking at his team, he has oh my god, I want to say Excalibur, that's not what it is. He has the Clef Key, and he also has that sword that I swear to god, I am horrible at remembering all these names. What is that thing's name? Nope, can't remember. But anyway, those two things are really looking to be annoying. Anyway, my side, I got myself a Rotom, got Mega Ampharos, which just did a ton of work this entire tournament, and I just freaking love Mega Ampharos. It's so fucking amazing. And also my specially defensive T-Tar, got my Azumarill, my Goodra, and I also got this Skarmory that I actually already used last match. So I don't know, his team looks pretty damn decent, and yeah, the main things that I honestly need to watch out for is that Clef Key, I really don't want that thing to get up a lot of spikes. Also that sword, that's gonna be a pain to take down, and the Greninja kinda don't really have a lot to deal with it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this battle underway. Alright, and I finally get a good chance to use this background song appropriately. I'm pretty sure you all know what it is, but if you don't, it's actually a Mario Paint remix. But anyway, I'm gonna lead off with my Rotom. I was actually running out of time just because I was really thinking about what to lead off with, and I was like, ah crap, just go with Rotom. Anyway, he leads out with his Greninja, obviously gonna outspeed, do a ton of damage to that U-turn, but I'm also gonna do a ton of damage with my Bolt Switch, and it's really nice how there really aren't any ground types to resist that Bolt Switch. So anyway, that Clef Key is gonna take a ton of damage since it's Choice Spec Bolt Switch, and I'm gonna send in my Ampharos now, just because it doesn't really have a ton of attack, and it has a ton of defense, so those foul plays really shouldn't be doing much, and also those swaggers won't be doing much. But anyway, he decides to just set up a layer of spikes, and I'm just gonna take it down with the discharge. Anyway, in comes the Kangaskhan, and right here I really should have switched out to my Skarmory. There really isn't any reason why I should have stayed in on my Ampharos. Anyway, he's gonna go for the fake out, as I was kind of expecting, and then he's gonna go for the return. He's gonna do a ton of damage. He's gonna barely live with 10 HP and get the paralysis off on him. I went for the paralysis because I was really expecting a Sucker Punch, and right here I went for the discharge just because, well, maybe, he has fake out, and I kind of wasn't expecting Sucker Punch after that. So anyway, in comes my Skarmory to take whatever he wants to go for. He's gonna switch out into his Goodra, which obviously means that it's gonna have the Thunderbolt, and I'm just gonna get up my first layer of spikes on his side. Just gonna switch out now, go into my Tyranitar since it's max HP, max special defense, plus that Sandstorm, plus I don't think this Goodra has anything that can touch this Tyranitar for super effective damage. So just look at how little that Thunderbolt did, and then Ice Beam right here is not gonna do that much. I was right there when he went for Ice Beam. I was really expecting him to get the freeze, because that's something that I did a while ago with my Goodra. So anyway, in comes the Dragon Pulse. It's gonna bring me under half HP, so my Citrus Berry is gonna activate now, and I'm just gonna go for the Crunch. Gonna do a ton of damage, and he does not actually have the Gooey ability, so thankfully I get to keep my speed, but he does have another Citrus Berry of his own. Anyway, one more Dragon Pulse, and not gonna bring me down to half health, and my Crunch right here, I believe it's enough to take it down. Nope, he's still alive, but there we go, Sandstorm takes it out. Anyway, he is obviously gonna send in his god damn it, he put a nickname on it. He's gonna obviously send in his Excalibur. I'm just gonna refer to it as that, and I don't want to take that Sacred Sword, that fighting move, so I'm just gonna switch out into my Rotom. And switching out into Rotom was honestly not really that good of a move. I honestly just switched out into my Skarmory, and you know, but because you know, he's just gonna get the sword stance up. If I would have switched out into my Skarmory, you know, I would have been in this exact same position as I would be right now, but you know, I would still have my Rotom. So anyway, gonna go for the Shadow Sneak, and at +2, wow, that does quite a lot. So I really need to you know, watch out for that thing and keep my Skarmory at a nice amount of health. So in comes his Nanny, his Mega Kangaskhan. Gonna take some damage to the spikes and whatnot, and yeah, I'm just gonna take this opportunity to set up some more spikes. Anyway, he's gonna go for the Earthquake. I'm guessing predicting me to switch out into something, or predicting me to roost, and you know, it doesn't quite work out. So anyway, he's gonna switch out into this Talonflame, and I see that it's shiny. So I see that it's shiny. I'm guessing he has Flame Body over Gale Wing, and I honestly would have much rather have him had Gale Wing over Flame Body, just because right here, as you'll see, I'm gonna go out into my Azumarill. Gonna go for that Aqua Jet as he roosts up, which is kind of nice for him, since you know, he is taking a crap ton of damage from those Stealth Rocks. Anyway, gonna go for the Aqua Jet now. Not gonna kill, and I'm gonna get the Flame Body, which sucks. Oh my god, I swear to god, Flame Body activates like 50, well, obviously activates like 80, a good 80% of the time this gen. Anyway, Brave Bird onto my Azumarill. We're gonna take that pretty well, but unfortunately my Azumarill is burned, so you know, I'm just gonna go for another Aqua Jet to, you know, hopefully take this thing out, and then after that, kind of just, you know, just leave my Azumarill as Death Fodder, kind of just as I see fit. Anyway, down goes that shiny Talonflame, and in comes, I believe, who does he actually say now? Oh yeah, his Kangaskhan. Anyway, I do see my Azumarill being useful Death Fodder for later on, so I'm just gonna switch it out, send in my Skarmory to take on the Fake Out. Really not gonna do much, and I believe by this point I have already set up my 3 layers of spikes, so I think I have Stealth Rocks and then, you know, those 3 layers of spikes. Anyway, he's gonna get fully paralyzed. I'm guessing he went for Sucker Punch right there. If he did, then that full paralyze didn't matter, since obviously did not go for an attacking move. I just went for the with Whirlwind. Gonna blow him out into his Excalibur, and you know, he could go for I don't know, he could go for Sacred Sword. I believe that's what he goes for. Yeah, no way, he goes for Shadow Sneak, and I just and I believe I just blow him out. Yeah, I just do. But later on, he is gonna get a nice prediction. He is gonna get me with the Sacred Sword when I go for the Roost. So anyway, in comes his Kangaskhan once again. He's gonna go for the Fake Out. Once again, not gonna do a lot of damage. You know, just flinch and then Whirlwind. You know, we've seen this already. Should have probably sped this part up. And oh, here we go. He's gonna hit me with the return, and that actually does a ton of damage. The second one was a crit, and yeah, looking at all the damage that this Kangaskhan is doing, then yeah, the baby Pokemon obviously does do less damage. That's something that, you know, I was curious about, and you know, it obviously does do less damage. But anyway, right here, my Skarmory is pretty weak, so I'm gonna decide to go for the Roost, which could have, I don't know, at the time I was thinking, I don't know, maybe this could be dangerous. It could predict that and, you know, go for the Sacred Sword, and you know, he does. And fortunately for me, he's not at +2, and even though he's not at +2, that still did a heck of a lot. But you know, at least I came out of that with green health, and yeah, my arrow right there, or my pointer right there was going crazy. Yeah, monitor turned off. But anyway, Shadow Sneak, not really doing a lot. Just gonna Whirlwind him out. Should have probably predicted that, and you know, just gone for another Roost. But you know, it wasn't quite necessary. Like throughout the tournament, there was a bunch of points where, you know, I could have predicted something kind of obvious, but I didn't really see me having to do that. I mean, I was mostly playing it safe, because, you know, luckily I was able to play it safe for most of this tournament. So anyway, don't mind my Skarmory to die, just because it's like the best thing I have to take on that Excalibur. Gonna send in my Azumarill as Death Fodder. I was hoping I could maybe live that Hydro Pump right there and, you know, get some damage off with Aqua Jet. You know, that could definitely help me out taking this thing down, but oh well. Anyway, gonna send in my Goodra. he's gonna smack me with Stab Ice Beam. It's gonna do a lot of damage to it. I really should get that Assault Vest on this Goodra, you know, kind of just to test it out. But you know, Lumberry Rest has been pretty useful as well. So anyway, gonna go for that Dragon Pulse, and I'll take that thing out. And I believe he's down to this final Pokemon, and you know, he's gonna have to take my Goodra down. And right here, I leave my Goodra in. And it's honestly a good thing because, you know, my Goodra has the Guri ability, which is going to lower his speed, which means that my Tyranitar will be able to outspeed this thing and hopefully get off some nice damage. Right here, the King Shield is very obvious, but I mean, the King Shield is really obvious, so I could have gone for Stealth Rocks to not have my attack lowered. But I really did not want to risk losing my Tyranitar. I mean, if I lost my Tyranitar, that wouldn't necessarily mean that I lost this game, since I still have my Skarmory, but I highly doubt that my Skarmory would be able to, I don't know, I really did not want this match to become, you know, Excalibur Skarmory, because Steel type versus Steel type, that is really annoying. So thankfully I just get a crit on that Crunch, take him out. Well, the crit obviously mattered. I'm pretty sure he would have been definitely able to live that Crunch, especially since I was at minus attack. But you know, in the end, I'm pretty sure I still would have been able to win that. I mean, in order for him to hit my Skarmory, he would have to go into his attack form, and his defenses would have gotten lowered. So anyway, that was overall a really good game. Like I said, I'll leave all the battle codes in the description. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and later folks. So yeah.